Right, this is going to be a bit rough and ready because when I run OBS, my app starts to flicker like this. Um, I don't know why. So we can load some new models, and we've actually got textured models. So this one's just a colour, and that's a texture. And I'm quite happy with that. I've also got a mouse, which has got a sort of first person free fly mode. I can toggle it back off, toggle it on. And I've even added a very basic collision with the ground. So the ground plane, it is only a ground plane, bounces you back up. And this ground plane is created infinitely as you move around at the moment. So technically, if you flew over it all, you could fly forever. And all of this is, of course, included with a changing colour sky. And yeah, I'm going to work on speeding things up, slowing things down. There's the shapes again. That's what I was actually trying to get back to look at them a bit. So these come from a very simple. You see, as I've tapped off the ImGui flickers. I don't know why ImGui flickers. My app's fine. It's the ImGui overlay. So I need to look at that. I suspect there's a barrier making it disappear for certain frames, but I don't know. So this is the red plane. This is the plane dead center here on the app, um, just here, and you'll see it's red on the left and blue on the right. Well, this is the two red vertices, and they are -5 over to the left, and these are the two blue vertices, and these are +5 or plus 0.5 to the right. You'll see the winding order of the indices is still correct, and the textured plane is the same, but instead of being XVE version 0, this is XVE version 1. We have the vertex positions and then a UV, and then the indices. And I now need to find obviously a more complex model format for this. I do have the old XVE loader still, one that had the Learjet model in, but I'm thinking of going to something like Tiny Obj Loader, but I'm looking at that. The physics library was a very simple start, and I'm doing my own so I can learn some more about the maths. I guess the first thing I need to do after this is cast some rays out of the camera to select things, and what I'll do is I'll make it destroy this entity and destroy that entity. I'm still saying entity. There is an entity component system. It's just not wired into this demo at the moment. This is just a very basic version of my non-globally lit renderer. Lighting is maybe something I'll do in the next project I'm thinking about. This first project doesn't need the lighting. But yeah, I'm quite interested in how this works out now. Pick all different colours. I may change this as I fly into different zones. And in fact, generating some height mapping and colliding with that rather than just a flat plane